Hi, my name is Pat, also known as A Natural Expression on YouTube. And the purpose of this video today is that I have so many people that stop me. I had a woman stop me in Starbucks the other day. People stop me in the grocery store, the library, the mall, even coworkers, and they want to know, how do I get my hair in this particular style? And how do I maintain it? What products do I use? How exactly do I do it? So I'm going to be showing you today from shampoo to finish, and then also how to maintain this style on a daily basis. A lot of people who are natural swear by co-washing or condition washing, and I really like co-washing, but I also found that I like the Shea Moisture Extra Moisture shampoo. I really like to feel some lather. I don't know, it's for some reason it feels like my hair is not clean unless there's some lather. So I do like the Shea Moisture products. I recently purchased the Co-Wash Conditioning Cleanser by Shea Moisture, and I'm maybe trying this today. I'll let you know after the shampoo or the cleansing, and we'll see whatever it is that I'm using. That's what I'll let you know. Also like the Shea Moisture Restorative Conditioner, and that's what I use when I want to do a nice deep condition. And I also purchased today the Extra Moisture Detangler by Shea Moisture. So I'm actually going to be trying to use an entire line, with the exception of one or two products, in my hair care routine today. So I will be back shortly and we'll talk about the cleansing. Okay, so I decided to go ahead and use the Extra Moisture shampoo, the one that lathers, by Shea Moisture. And I normally wash my hair in the shower so that it all goes back and kind of stays, keeps the curl definition. But I went ahead and washed it in the sink because that's what a lot of people do. So I wanted to show you what it looks like when it's been washed in the sink. My hair is several different textures and curl patterns depending on where it is on my head. So I wanted to let you know that, so that you know that this product will work on different textures of hair. I typically just squeeze or wring my hair in the sink before I pull my head out of the sink, and then I take a towel and I just kind of pat it dry. I know a lot of people say don't use a towel, it'll pull your hair out, but whoops, I happen to like the towel, so that's what I used. All right. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and section my hair off. I normally don't do 4 sections. I usually kind of start in the back and work my way across horizontally and go up, but I'm going to go ahead and do 4 sections for you today. We'll leave that one out because I'll start with that one. This is about a little over 18 months from my big chop. I chopped it off in August of 2012, and just been kind of getting periodic trims that I do myself. It's probably not as even as I would like, but so be it. All right, so I'm going to use the Shea Moisture Extra Moisture Detangler. I'm going to just squeeze a little bit, if I can get it out of this bottle. Wow, this is really in there. Okay. And I've got about that much in my hand. First I'm going to just kind of work it through. Again, as I said, this is the first time I've used this particular detangler. I got a tip from another natural on YouTube about the Paul Mitchell, the conditioner, and it's a leave-in conditioner. And while it might be a great leave-in, I found that I didn't really like it for detangling my hair. I really found that I lost quite a bit of hair with that particular product. So I'm working it through. Now, when I went to cosmetology school some years ago, I'm not going to tell you how many years ago, we learned about this detangling comb, which I like to use. I know a lot of people like to finger comb their hair when they're detangling, but again, I found that I lost quite a bit of hair in between my fingers when I did that particular method. So I don't do that anymore. Get another section here. And depending on how much product I feel is on there, I may apply a little bit more. Not much, just a little bit. Work it through from root to tip, and then use my comb. Now they say to start from the ends and then work your way up. And then I make sure it's all detangled. Okay, so I will do this over my whole head, and then we will just go to the next step. Okay, so my hair has been shampooed and detangled, and I've sectioned it in one, two, actually this one is all in one section because one of my clamps broke. So I'm going to show you how I get started on defining the curl. So what you're going to need are three things: a water bottle with water, the Shea Moisture Curling Gel Souffle, and the other thing that you're going to need is Eco Styler Gel. I get this from Sally's. They have different types. I get the one that has the, I think it's olive oil in it. It's green. It's a maximum hold number 10. So, if I can get the top off of this. So the first thing I do is that I take a small section. We'll start here in the back, and I make sure that it's not dripping wet. There's another product out there that calls for your hair to be absolutely dripping wet, and it comes out really nice, but I really don't like to have to wet my hair that much. So you see that I'll use a little bit of the souffle, and I will run that through my hair. The thing I like about using the two products, the souffle and the Eco Styler Gel, is that the souffle actually helps to seal in the moisture. I find that when I just use the Eco Styler Gel, it actually does a very good job of defining the curl, but your hair is crunchy when it dries, and it tends to feel like my hair is dried out. So I use the curling gel souffle, and then I come behind it with a little bit of the Eco Styler Gel. And as you see, does a very good job of defining the curls. And you'll find that they're not dried out when they're, I won't say it's dry, but when it's set. You'll find that it doesn't dry out, and it gives a very good curl definition. So what I do is I just work my way down the section. These are about maybe a 1/4 to a 1/2 inch thick sections that I'm working with. And again, just work the gel through your hair, and that's also, it helps to define the curl. You know, a lot of people probably just glop it on and expect it to define the curl, but you actually have to work the product through in order to define the curl. And then I come behind it with a little bit of Eco Styler Gel, pull it through, and there you have it. So I just do that all the way through. and the sides. Relatively easy to do. Takes very little time or effort, but it does take some patience to smooth the product through. If you find that you need to put a little bit of gel on the ends, if they're kind of unruly and not holding together, you can do that. Sometimes I like to do a finger twist on a few and separate them. And so then I'll just let this dry. Now, there is a tip that I will give you. As much as you want to play with your newly defined curls, you must leave them alone. As soon as you start touching them and disturbing them, then it may cause you to have some frizz. It may cause them to lose their definition. What happens basically is that each strand of your hair has a curl pattern, and what you're basically doing with the product is you're grouping many strands of hair into one defined curl pattern. So again, once you start touching that and disturbing it, then it's going to loosen the curl pattern and you're going to end up with an afro. Okay, so that's how I start the style. This is day one after cleansing. Again, the products are the Shea Moisture Extra Moisture Detangler that I used. It was the first time I used it. It's okay. Next time I'll tell you about another product that I use that I probably like a little bit better. Does a little better job of detangling. Then I use the Curling Gel Souffle, again by Shea Moisture. And then I finish it off with the Eco Styler Gel, the olive oil. It's got a number 10 maximum hold. All right, as soon as this dries and just before I go to bed, I'm going to show you what I do to prepare it for bed, and then I will show you in the morning what I do to refresh the curls. Okay, so it's been several hours, and first of all I want to let you know that I did take a mirror when I finished the first video, and I looked at my hair from all sides, and I did fix the back, so you will have to do some tweaking once you're done. So now it's almost time for bed, so I'm going to show you what I do to prepare my hair for bed. I started the process a little bit late in the day, so it's still a little bit damp, but that's okay. You will need a headband. If you can see, it's kind of a stretchy material. I bought it from the local drugstore. They had a pack of 3 for like $4 or something. So I start with the headband, and I will pull the hair up away from my face, and basically that's it. And I will sleep on a satin pillowcase, as I told you before. I'm not sure if I told you in this video, but I don't like sleeping with anything on my head, like a satin cap. I don't like the elastic around my head. It causes me to lose sleep. So I just use this headband and a satin pillowcase, and then I will show you what I do in the morning to refresh my hair before I head to work. All right, I'll see you then. Okay, it's the next morning. I put on a shower cap before I took my shower, just to preserve the style the way that it was as soon as I got out of bed. So I'll just let you know, first thing I do is I pull off the cap. And as you can see, what has happened to my hair as I slept. Sort of smashes down a little bit, but for the most part, the curled patterns have been preserved. Take off the headband, and then I have a spray bottle filled with, not filled, but it has lukewarm or tepid water in it, and I have the Eco Styler gel just in case there's some areas that need to be touched up. So we will get started. The first thing I do is I re-wet my hair. And I don't have this dripping wet. I just have it enough to loosen up the curls. And I do this one of two ways. So this morning I will show you the first way. Is I will spray and loosen. Sometimes I need to redefine some sections, so I just group the hair together and either let it fall or I may do a twist with my fingers. Some areas where a little bit more water, smooth, separate. As you can see, very easy to maintain. That probably took less than, what, 2 minutes to do. Tomorrow when I get up, I will show you another way that I maintain it. Usually as the days wear on with one particular style, I have to kind of move to a different technique in order to refresh the curls. All right, there you have it. Less than 2 minutes. Be back tomorrow. Okay, this is day 2. Again, I protected my hair with a shower cap in the shower. Prepared it the night before with a headband. I have my water bottle with some warm water and my Echo Styler gel just in case there's some sections that may need touch-up. And so I'll just start by spraying my hair. A bit too damp. I don't really like to have my scalp wet when I go out. And normally would just loosen up the curls with my fingers very gently. Anything needs to be redefined, I just group the strands of hair together and pull down. Again, as I said, if there are any sections that you feel need a little more product applied, you can go ahead and put a little bit of the Echo Styler gel, run it down the strand of hair, and there you go. Again, very easy to maintain. There's another technique that I use when I get a few more days in, depending on how easy it is to refresh the curl that I have. But it's pretty much all there is to it. I will take a mirror and check the back just to make sure that all of the curls are defined the way that I want them. Did do some exercises this morning, so I was laying on my back doing my crunches, and my hair is a little flattened in the back, so it may need a little tension, but for the most part, that's it. Really, it only takes just a couple of minutes in the morning to refresh this style. All right, I'll see you on day 3. Okay, this is day 3. I have my water bottle with warm water and my Echo Styler gel for touch-ups. I'm going to use a different technique today. I usually use this around day 3 or 4, depending on how my curls are defined, after I refresh them with water. But rather than have you have to go through the full week of my maintenance, I will do that technique now and just let you know that this is actually what I do and how I refresh my hair until I'm ready to cleanse and start the whole routine over. So I get it pretty wet, not dripping, and it's not, the water hasn't reached my scalp. But what I will do is start smoothing it back like a ponytail. And I usually do this if it starts to get a little frizzy and looks like it's lost some curl definition in various places. Just kind of takes care of it all in one shot. But I smooth it, this, and what that does is actually reforms those the curls, brings those strands that have formed into that one curl pattern kind of back together, get everybody reorganized. And I also wanted to let you know that when this actually starts to dry, it looks like there's pretty good length here now, but when it starts to dry, there is quite a bit of shrinkage. So don't worry about that. That's to be expected. The longer your hair gets and the more weight there is on the curl, then that will cause it to elongate a little more. There are some products out there that will help you to diminish or eliminate some of that shrinkage, but we don't really worry about it. I may shake it a little bit, and as you can see, the curls are refreshed. But that's kind of my go-to when, as I said, it's getting a little frizzy. Sometimes I may apply a little bit of Echo Styler gel just to further enhance the curl pattern. And that's it. That's my routine after about 3 or 4 days. And I may do this for up to a week and a half. Just really depends on how my scalp is feeling. If I feel like I need to, if it needs to be cleansed. Okay, folks. Thanks for watching. Okay, this is day 5 of maintaining this wash and go, kind of what I call wash and go style. I've got my water bottle again, I've got my Echo Styler gel, and I just wanted to give you a quick change that you can do with this style as you're working through the week. So yesterday I attended an after hour function after work, and I had already worn this style all day. It had quite a bit of shrinkage, and I just didn't wanted something different before I went. So I went into the bathroom at work. I did not have my water bottle. I had to put a little bit of water in my hands and kind of do this refresh that I do by smoothing it back and redefining the curls. And then I decided, I always keep some bobby pins in my makeup bag, so I decided to do a quick updo. So I just reached back here, pulled all the hair up, put a few bobby pins in to secure it. And pull a piece or two out, twist it with your finger. And then for the front, because I knew, depending on how long I was going to be there, I was going to have some shrinkage, I pulled it down and I secured it with a few bobby pins, sort of put them in there inconspicuously to hold this down. And then I had a cute little updo that took me, again, less than 5 minutes to do. And I was out the door. So again, that's a quick change on this particular style while you're working through the week. As I said, I will probably do the co-wash this weekend coming up, just so you can see what that looks like as opposed to using the shampoo. Thanks for watching.